Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Welcome to the channel. Today's video, we're going to do we're here doing it, the quick play guide for Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth Summer 2023. So, game's been out about 2 months, and there's not really a whole lot to do. Raids will be dropping tomorrow as of the launch of this video, and I don't really foresee them adding a lot to this daily quick play guide, so we're just going to kind of knock it out and just kind of show you guys if you're, playing the game every day, wondering what the best use of your time is, or if you are kind of falling off the game, not playing it as often, but you don't want to give up on it. You just want to kind of put in the minimum investment until there's actually content for you to play. I think this would be a great video for those two categories. This will help you maximize your time and your resources, just kind of like on a daily quick grind basis, without really demanding too much of your time. So that said, let's kind of jump into it. Now, you got an option of what to do first. I like to do my challenges first, or you can play your arena match first, your first one of two for your daily objectives. Now, that being said, let's just review what those are real quick before we jump into it. You need to do 10 guild battles, 2 battles in the arena, 3 shadow campaign, 3 light campaign, level up a character once, win 10 missions throughout everything you're doing, gear up a character once, auto win 3 missions, complete 2 challenges, buy 1 item from supplies, and open 1 bonus chest. So none of these are crazy difficult to do, and the order in which you do them is subjective. If you're trying to get them all done at once, though, the first thing you should do when you log in is do an arena battle. You don't have to actually complete the arena battle. You can load it up and forfeit immediately if you're like me and you hate doing the arena. At this point in time in the game, it is very toxic, very static, very not fun. So I'm not an arena person. That said, that's your option. I'm not going to do that because we're going to log in at least 2 more times today for like 5 minutes or less, and we'll make sure we get the arena in then. So we're going to do it the way I like to do things. I always start with the challenges. They are daily specific. You don't want to miss them. They are, big drivers as far as it comes to leveling up your roster. So I always try to start with these first. Now, I'm not quite here to sim this guy, and we're not trying to go for a new star on this video, so we're just going to auto win these. Boom. Now, technically, that's my challenge done. If I'm not going to push, though, I don't like leaving attempts on the table, because if I don't remember to come back, I would have just left 120,000 gold, right? So we just kind of knock these out real quick. Also, remember, you want to push yourself up as far in these as you possibly can. We're almost here. On this one, it's going to take a little bit. This one's a tougher one with humans, goblins, but we're almost there. Now, going from challenges, I like to go from here to the shops, right? Because if you had a challenge day where you're getting shop currency, you would have just gotten your stuff refreshed, and you can come here and complete that buy an item from the shop challenge. Now, I like to start down here with the arena credits, just because they are usually the most plentiful, and they don't have as many uses. All right, no woo bet here. I'm just going to buy these muty shards. I got plenty of the guild tokens. Boom, there's my supplies complete. And again, you can farm anybody. My goal right now for characters has been get characters that I want useful to 5 stars. And we'll go back down here real quick, and you'll notice Éomer is already at 5 stars. So now I'm going for the second most important character, in my opinion, out of this is Shagrat. I went for Isengard orcs first, so Mordor orcs are coming up next. That said, moving on along. Next is your first priority energy farm. So for me, I'm still working on Lomian. I got my Elrond, but I want to make sure that all the characters that I can get to 7-star ready by the time he comes around again are 7-star ready. Doesn't mean they have to be leveled up to 7 stars, but I want all the shards to get them to 7. So we're making good progress on Lomian. He's still my first priority farm, so we're going to dump that energy right there. Okay. Oh, no shards, of course. Well, that's just Hero Collector games for you. Now, from here, because you don't have enough energy to get like a full 5-shard farm of a 12 energy or a 16 cost energy character, from here I like to go and knock out the level and gear requirements. And there's a couple ways you can do this. If you're focus building a team for like the raids or the arena, you can just go in and, pick any character you're really gunning for and bump them up. In my case, I am very specifically trying to level certain teams, and I'm not trying to spend a lot of resources to go beyond certain points. So I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. I'm going to take this guy from Halberad from 7 to 8. Boom. Max gains there. All right. And then he's going to get this piece of gear. and then we're done. That's that. You don't have to go in depth on characters and stats and trying to figure out who's best to do what every day. Just get in there, knock that out, get it done. And if you were trying to do that, you have some extra energy here that you can use to help you. Now from here, we're going to go into back into our gameplay. We're going to hit the guilds first. Guild campaigns, I'm lucky enough to finish farming the characters to 5 stars or higher that I wanted. We went with Gaz Ironhide and Ugluk to 5 stars from Chapter 1, Nerimirti from Chapter 2. I've gotten Elro here, all the shards to get to 7 stars, but he's sitting at 6 because 7 is way too expensive right now. And then we've unlocked Guild Campaign 1. Now, the reason you want to get to Guild Campaign 1, it's going to give you the best gold return, and it's going to give you the best drops for both the uncommon and the rare ability materials. So they're all the same through all these nodes. So you don't actually have to clear the whole chapter. You just got to get there in 3-star chapter 1 so that you can get your clears in like so, right? Bing, bang, boom, you're good to go, zoom. Now, moving on from there, we go to your second priority farm. All right. So let's see. My bad. We got to go back this way. I always go for oh wait, we got to claim some rewards first. We get that extra energy. That's what we got to do. So yeah, you'll notice you can get energy from completing these campaigns and progresses. And this is how you're really going to just fly through this. You don't even have to spend gems to get all your dailies done in 1 or 2 5-minute sittings if you don't want to. If like today, we're going to have a few guild battles left over. But we're going to talk about how to clean this stuff up at the end of the video without actually putting in really any effort. So, that being said, now we have the energy to go back and we can hit our second priority farm. Now, my first priority is a light side, so I like to have my second priority farm character be a dark side, or shadow campaign in this case, so that I can get both of those requirements done. And of course, we are background building Haradrim, not only because they seem like they're going to be a pretty solid team once they're all in the game, but also because they were data mined really early in the launch criteria of the game for being requirements for the Witch King. And the story campaign nodes, actually, in the story missions where you play with them and the Witch King and everything, really feed into that idea theory-wise. So we're slowly building them all up to 5 stars, with 3 that are in the game. Hey, look at that. We got some shards from that one. And that'll also complete all of our dark side or shadow side campaign and auto campaign requirements. Now, we go back here. Boom. Oh, we got to open our treasure. So I always go to the store last, mostly because there's nothing here for me except for this freebie chest. This freebie chest appears every 4 hours. You don't have to log into the game every 4 hours. I mean, obviously that you can. You might have to wake up while you're sleeping, and that's not always ideal. But hey, if you're dedicated, you go for it. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I will say that you can get at least 3 to 4 of these a day, and it seems pretty reasonable. I like to check the game first thing when I wake up, and then I log in at the bonus energy times, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. And it keeps things pretty simple. So that's it. That's all there is to this game right now. That's all you got to do to stay caught up every day. There are a couple things I would recommend. First and foremost, the game gives you bonus energy 3 times a day. For me, I'm East Coast time, so it gives it to me at noon, 4, and 9. And you'll notice we can click on... Oh, come on now. You're not going to let me click on it? I believe it's 45 of each energy. I'm not sure off the top of my head, and of course, it's not going to show me by letting me click on it. But, yeah, you get like 45 of each, and then again, in a couple hours, that will give me more than enough to finish my guild campaigns. We can go, and I hate the arena, so we're just going to go, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to get 2 arena wins in a day, or 2 arena matches in a day. You go, you jump in, you let it load. This is the hardest part right here, the wait. See, you let it load like that, and then you do that, and you got one of your 2 arena battles done for your daily objective in about 20 seconds. I don't like the arena. It's it's a necessary evil if you want to have a lot of gems to refresh your energy and things like that. But again, if you're just here for the characters and the gameplay, and you're either watching this to maximize your efficiency, or you're watching this for the best ways to keep up with the game, even if it's not really enticing you right now, who cares? Why push yourself and frustrate yourself? Just, you know, they're going to be giving you gems in the raids, which is a huge announcement they made in one of their blogs leading up to the raids. I plan on putting as minimal effort into the arena, knowing that as possible. I mean, we'll see what the return is. It might be better still or more efficient to get arena gems, but knowing that I can get gems from both the arena and the raids doesn't really fuel my desire to play the arena, because I hate arenas in these kind of mobile games. Grand arenas, like things from Galaxy Heroes and the Cosmic Crucible, where you got multiple teams, multiple trials, bonuses, things like that. That's really fun. The daily grind, here's whale people throwing their whaley units at me. I'm not. It's not my game, friends. It's not my game. That said, closing out the video, just to give you some fun tips and things to kind of keep this going. Again, make sure you're logging in at least 2 out of those 3 times, right? Get your noon, if you're Eastern Coast like me, or your 9 o'clock for sure, or your 4 and your 9. As long as you hit 2 of those a day, you're going to feel it in your account progression and in the ability to keep up with things, even if you're not actively grinding out the game. Also, aside from that, just again, logging in 2 to 3 times a day, it makes it so you don't have to wait around 15 minutes for that other arena energy to refresh. You know you're going to come back 2 to 3 other times for that bonus energy, getting your farms, and you can just enter and quit and knock that out. When it comes to raids launching tomorrow, this will be pretty important. You're going to earn raid keys as a guild by completing these daily objectives. They're going to have keys attributed to each one of them. They might add some new ones, so we might be updating this video rather quickly. And we don't know exactly how that's going to look, but we do know that that's where you're going to get those raid keys. So a big tip would be to make sure that you are prioritizing the daily objectives that have the raid keys. Now, again, we just took maybe 10 minutes, and we flew through everything. If you were like me and we're just chatting while playing the game, we'll probably wait around 3 more minutes, get that other arena battle done. Maybe you would throw some gems, 100 gems at your guild energy here if you're going for a specific farm that you're really close to or pushing for, and then you could be done for the whole day, honestly. I still think logging in a couple times is going to really be super easy, take you less than 5 minutes to just grab the energy, grab the character you're spending it on, knock it out, whether that's on gear or character shards. And that'll, again, minimal investment of time, maximum outcome of rewards, and that'll help you out long term. Same thing with raid attempts when that becomes a thing. If it's anything like Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, Capital Games' other mobile game that they design, it's going to be you get 5 attempts with different teams, so you can attack with one team as many times as you want, but once you get a score you like, you can submit it. You can't use those characters again, but you can submit scores up to 5 times. So that should be kind of your push every day, making sure that you're getting as many of those attempts as you have teams for as possible. That'll help you get more gold and things on your personal reward track for the raid, which is huge for upgrading your account. And it's also going to help your guild, making sure that you're successful getting more rewards from the guild chest at the end of the raid. So that being said, I hope everyone enjoyed the quick play guide video. Not really too much to it. Again, as new things are added, we'll update this guide with new tips and tricks and things. We'll have new additions, so this is the first of many to come, but hopefully you find this helpful. It took me a million years. If you watch us on Twitch, that's going to be the joke. It took me forever to get this done, but I don't feel like it's going to change much at this point. And I think it's a really good basis for those starting off, for those looking to maximize their effort and minimize their time. So with that being said, everybody, thanks again for coming to the channel. We don't have a sign off here, so I'm just going to let the video and the music roll, and I'm going to tell you all, till the next time, be easy. Wonder if there's enough time for the outro video. This is new if you couldn't tell.